have anything typed in. Yo.
Greetings.
Sorry, I got caught up in documenting.
We're going to get caught up in something else soon.
It's true.
It's all true. Oh, no. Today is not capitalism. It is something that is, I guess, used with capitalism, but, like, that's not the fault of... It's not the fault of the thing. Oh, sorry. My brain autocorrect. You said capitalism, no. Gambling, no.
I guess we're already here. I guess I hit tab at some point and now you guys see game. Here, game!
Your game. Game.
I guess can you hear it all, Glass? Do you care?
I can't hear, but it's fine.
Okay. You can add your own music. They can hear their own.
Oh boy, I can add. Oh, dynamic.
Oh boy.
What to add? Yakuza. We'll throw on Yakuza.
It's pretty okay. So hello everyone. Piph here. I'm gonna teach you Blackjack.
And math?
Math will come later.
Oh, okay.
Blackjack is a game where you want to get the number 21. All numbers on the cards that you would get in the normal deck of cards from 2 to 10, and face cards being Ace, Jack, Queen, and King. 2 to 10 is just whatever is on their face. Jack, Queen, King are 10s. And aces are either 1 or 11. Whatever is more beneficial for you. So, in an opening hand of Blackjack, if you get a 10, a Jack, a Queen, or a King, along with an Ace, you win the hand. Unless the person that you're playing against also has a Blackjack as well. That's what a Blackjack is. You just get a 10 plus an Ace as your opening hand. Other than that, it is whoever has the higher number in Blackjack, or whoever doesn't bust. So you're in the game, you can actually get a prize as long as you don't bust, which is going over 21. So 22 or higher will make you lose. Usually in casinos have a very just stringent rule of dealers play until they get, I think, 16 or 17 or higher, and then they stop playing. And it's usually a dealer or the house versus a player. And there's multiple players. That's casino stuff. That's usually where Blackjack comes in. You can also just play against each other.
You could.
And there's ties. Ties can either be ties or house wins as a separate rule. So if any ties happen with the house and another player, the house would immediately win if that is the rules of the game. But we're not going against the house, and this is Blackjack math. They give you set cards, and then you have to organize them in a way that you gain the number 21. That's the name and point of this game. Now, I'm going to play a little bit, and if anyone has any questions, do say so. But if you don't have any questions, don't worry, I'll have more to say in a bit. But let's just do a little bit. So we got a nice little math prompt here. This is a time symbol, this is a plus symbol, and you can also tell that in the cards they have their own symbols. So it is a positive 5, 6, and 3. To get that to 21, you mostly need to do order of math, where in this particular thing, multiplication happens first, and then addition. So you need to get one side, this side, the multiplication side, to get to a number plus another number to get to 21. Usually I get to just look at this and just kind of shuffle the numbers around in my head and then figure out which one's what. We're just going to be doing that. So I already did this one because I had to stare at it for a while. 15 times 3, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 6 is 21. So there you go. It's Blackjack. You click anywhere, you go to the next level, you do this for a bit. I can already tell that moving the 9 out of the multiplication thing is pretty dumb, so we're just going to switch the 2 and the 3. Easy. That's 18 plus 3. I can see how to do this one easy and good starting math puzzle. Yes, do the same thing. Nice. Ooh. So it would probably be 2 times 8, which should be 16, plus 5. There we go. Howdy.
Hello.
We're going to be doing division now, which the order is going to be important. The only whole number that we can do is this. This would be 6 divided by 2, which is 3, and then 3 times 7, which is 21. Easy. Division's decent because you can easily look at the numbers and go like, in this set, you can't really divide 7 by 6 or 2, so obviously that needs to be like out of the division thing in general. It won't make a whole number. And that's how you can do that very easily. You usually don't even have to try to do math, you just kind of have to logic things out for a bit. So this would be 30 minus 9, so we do this. Easy. First, you do the math separately, then you apply the math in the center to do both. Click anywhere to continue. Okay. So, let's see, 9, it's 3, no. 12 plus 7, that's almost there. 10 plus 15, no. 15 plus 6, yeah. So we switch these completely around. There we go. So it's starting to get a little tougher now.
Using the Yakuza 0 soundtrack for this gives a very different feel.
We're most likely going to need a high number on this side, so we're going to do 20 on this side, and then 3 minus 2, which should get us 1. There we go. That's 21. I'm sorry if I'm going through this too quickly for some people. So this would be 2 times 6. No, that wouldn't do it. We also need like 7 and 3, which would be this and then this. That'd be 3 and 7. So sometimes you work in the opposite direction, where you try to go from the end and then just kind of figure out the numbers from there. So this is another multiplication. So it's again 3 and 7. So we swap over here to get a 7 on this side, and then we swap this 9 up here. So this can be a 3 instead of a 1/3. And the 10th one. Most likely than not. Let's see. 3 times... It's going to be hard to do 7. But looks like it can really only do this. Let's see. That is 3 and 5. So this actually needed to do some funkiness with this. So this is actually 3.5 times 6. So just, I'm going to try to simplify that a little bit. I'm going to separate 6 into 2 times 3. Just going to trust me on this one.
Alright, trusting.
Then you take the 2 and you times that 2 into 3.7. So with that, it becomes a 3.5, excuse me. That'll become a 7, and then 7 times 3 from the original 6 is 21.
Whew.
That's a lot.
Whew.
So now we get to stage 11. This is a lot of math. Hi, I'm Piph.
Hi, this is Piph. He actually loves math.
I love math.
He's a good lad who loves math. And was too good at math and the school was scared of him.
Yeah, I tried to I think was it like grade 2? No, I don't think it was 2. I want to say 2. It was like 4. It was somewhere between...
I think when you described it to me, it was like you had 3 or 4 of this story, if it's the story I'm thinking of.
Very early, mid-elementary school. Very early in my education, mid-elementary school. I was actually handed off to another school that was kind of a, now that I look back at it, a little weird. Where they had one class of kids and one teacher, and they would just learn all the way from, like, basically kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. They would just have the same class every single time. So I came in there and I was learning along with everyone. Everyone needed to learn at the same pace. That was the point of the school. I didn't know that as a kid because I'm a kid. I don't really understand the intricacies of exactly how every single student should be taught. So I kind of struggled on the English stuff, but when math came around, they were doing division where I already knew multiplication. And so I basically was like, hey, kid, do you want to learn...
Kid who's having a hard time.
Do you want to learn multiplication, and I'll teach you division, and then we'll just teach each other how things work. And he went, okay. And so I taught him multiplication, and he taught me division, and we both learned something new. That was apparently bad for schools. I was removed from that school immediately. I should not have actually...
Piph learned the witchcraft.
I should not have given him information that was not part of the school criteria. Now, looking back at it, I'm very glad I wasn't part of that school, because that sounds very culty to me.
Everyone has to learn at this particular pace, and if you're doing it wrong, then we will expel you. Send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Exactly. And, very pointedly in the chat, the king and 10 are the same number, so if you really want to actually swap anything to anything else, you probably need to choose this ace to go over to here to become positive, because it's, as you can see on the card, it has a little negative thing there. So if you have a negative, it becomes a positive. Aces can be 11 or 1, so it is 10 plus 10 plus 1. Yay!
Excellent.
We probably want to come out with a positive number at the end, so we're going to do this. Good. You can usually approach a lot of puzzles by this criteria of what position you are now, where do you want to go, and just kind of go in that direction. Because otherwise, the number would be too low if you don't have these things basically be at their maximum values. So you have to switch the negative to a positive and then add everything together. They're doing a pretty bad job at, like, really making this, like...
digestible?
Kind of. Does this work? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I needed to do that. I think dividing two negatives is fine. I think dividing two positives is fine. I don't know why I needed to swap those around. It made very little sense in my mind. I think that could have auto-solved immediately if they actually understood math in a general sense.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Math controversy.
So
Which is funny because math does have, like, some things that are debated.
Yeah.
One would not think that there is much to debate in, like, a subject that has been around for so long, but I guess because it's also been around for so long that, yeah.
Have you guys seen, like, the, there was a math problem floating around relatively recently that actually had, what was it? It had... Sorry, I was just thinking about the math problem in front of me. I should stop doing that. Oh, wait, no, I got this. So from there. There was a math problem of... I wish I had it, like, actually written out. It was like... I wish I could remember right off the top of my head. Yeah, no, I have to look this up. But there was a math problem that was kind of, like, written out kind of weirdly, where it was like 9 equals 90, 8 equals, give me a second, 72, was it? 9 equals 90, 8 equals 72, 7 is 56, something like that. And it did all that and then skipped a whole bunch of numbers and then went to, like, what does 3 equal? And the funniest part about that was that it actually had multiple answers, as well as the format of even the questions and how mathematically it was done was also poorly done, to a point where you could have even more answers than even just math stuff, because 3 would equal 3. That's how that would work. It's not written in a way that a math person can actually look at it and go like, yes, that's exactly how that's supposed to do. Let's see. Now, if these were both negative, maybe... Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to think about this one. So I probably want to get to 7 and 3. No, that was just 1 and times 21. Okay, that worked. Here's 21. Let's see. That's 2. There we go. So that would be -2. -3, 11. That'd be 2 negatives together. That'd be -10. Right, okay. There's a lot going on in that one. Now, yeah, no, I'm going to focus on this for a bit. Give me a sec. Let's see. Let's... Ooh. So we definitely need a negative down there. We should probably make that a little low. What do we want? Ooh. That's gonna be funky. So it looks like it's gonna be some pretty large numbers. Maybe if these are both positive? No. So there's only so many possibilities for this one. So let's see. We're going to need to have, at bare minimum, this to come out as an odd. So let's focus on that. This would be odd down here, and this would be even up here. So we have at least that going. I think, hold on. 7 times, yeah, that's 63. And then we need like a 2 over here, which would actually be what's going on in this spot. Interesting. Okay, so the -9 does need to be there, and the 10 does need to be there, so maybe it's 70 minus 2. Sorry, it's minus 8, be 2 something. Maybe it has to be the other way around? Maybe it still needs to be an odd over here. No, an odd times an even. Hold on, give me a second. 14, no. Let's see, it needs 2 negatives. It needs to have 2 negatives. I think. Yes, because anything times an even would be an even, so 2 negatives need to be stuck together to to do this. So the 7 and the 9 do need to be together in one of these multiplication things. There we go.
So I'm gonna take a guess at that the plus minus symbols with the cards up top and below is this game's version of parentheses?
Yes, correct. A little off topic, but it goes with when you are talking about school. I remember going to elementary school in a town where I was born in, going to one in Ohio, then going to the school that I finished off elementary and middle school in. When I got to elementary school in the town I was still living in, I was switched to an advanced learning club. Now knowing what I learned from people like Healthy Gamer, I think I was and still probably am some form of neurodivergent. Huh. I couldn't self-diagnose. I have no idea. There's a lot of negatives going on in this one. So let's just take the base numbers, 4, 2, and 5. If they were all positive, that would be 11. And then there's these two aces, which either need to... No, it can... Yeah, one had to be negative, one had to be positive for them to cancel each other out. So we can do that. There we go. Both the negatives had to be positive for them to come together, and then the minus ace and positive ace cancel each other out into a 10, because the minus could be a 1, and then the positive can be an 11. Math.
Math.
Let's go with that as our base, which obviously didn't immediately succeed. The only other one that would be semi-close to, like, a number coming out on the opposite end. Oh, goodness. All of this would be weird. Hold on. See, that up there is already 21. And then times... It would have to be times 1, but it's not the same number anywhere around here, so... Yeah, that'd be 2 times that. That wouldn't work. There we go. So that would be 14. With the division of... Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that would work. Okay. Some weird division in there. Some odd division. Alright, let's add up all of the other things. Jack, 6, and 3 altogether would be 19. So, most likely not, we're going to have all of the aces be positive. In some facet. Can we even do that? If we do this. Yeah, there we go. If we switch one of the aces to an 11, that should work out. Alright, so instead of me dribbling about math all this time, I have another story for you guys. Last, I think it was... was it Friday? Let me actually go check. Yes. Last Friday, I was just finishing up doing Hard Space Shipbreaker. Very good game. So if people actually are interested in like space games or things that are like the something simulator, Power Wash Simulator, but a bit more storied, involved, a lot more like voice clips and things like that. A bit more puzzly, and they're a bit more of like doing things in order so you don't do something that would damage your overall score. It's nice. Anyway, I finished that up, and I was asked what game to play next. This game came from a dark place. I have to say, I did this in the worst way possible. I looked at this game and then went, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to play. I've looked through all of my games and I just was like, I already promised one thing, that I'd switch games. And then I also just ran through my games and I got stuck. And through just anxiety and honestly just wanting to get things over with, I decided on this game. I did this to myself. As much as I enjoy math, I can tell you guys this. This was not a good decision. I'm not quite sure if it comes across when looking at this game, but I did this wrong. I wish that I actually like picked something better, but also at the same time I just kind of did things poorly. I hope to do better, but this actually highlights my anxiety when choosing things. And God, do I have a hard time choosing things. I don't know entirely what that says about me. But I did come to that conclusion, is it was not okay for me. For me. So those become 2, 7, and that becomes 2 again. There we go. If you were taking suggestions about games, what criteria would you be limited to? Games that I own. Games that I own would be the only criteria. Thank you for also just kind of reaching out when I was like, man, I have a hard time with this. That being said, I guess we'll talk more about it when I actually play a bit more of this game. So let's, again, just add up all of the numbers here. 3, 4, 8, 2, and king. We're going to leave the ace out for now, because there's too many variables for that. So that would be 27. If changed with an 8 being negative, that would change it to 19. 19. So if that was 27 altogether, we need -6 to do this. So obviously it's not as easy as just getting a number to be another number. You can't half anything to get to a 6. The most amount you can half is 5 from the king. Everything else would be much lower. And anything else from like 3. Let's see, 3 divided by... No, 4 divided by... That'd be 4. That. It has to be a whole number at the end because there's no more multiplication or division. So 3 is definitely not a part of that. Let's bring in the ace into this picture. There we go. Multiplication only happens once. Let's see. The total number we have here is... oh, you do need to at least multiply one thing. So let's have that as small as possible. Okay, let's check this out. So that would be -30 minus, so that would be... Okay, let's add up all the numbers first. Let's just do that first. No more jumping around. We gotta do this. King, we can move those aside in my brain. So we got 5, 6, 7, and 8. That would be 2 6s, 2 7s, 14, 12, 26. Yes. So 46 all together. So we absolutely need to get something down. We need from 46, we need negative 25. Okay. It looks like maxing our value and having the minimum amount of negative for this did not get us the answer. So that basically means that this does need to have, like... I guess you could do this. That would put a lot more negatives in. Yeah, no. This would be the best method for maximizing the outside and minimizing the negative. Still feels like this needs to be minimized as much as possible. Maybe this? This? No? There we go. You can also just kind of brute force it, because there's a lot of, like, larger maths that you have to, like, constantly deal out and then try to find out the answer from that and so on and so forth. There's a lot you can generally get away with, since there's just so little options that you can get out of these things. Okay, 1 division, so it has to be a thing that can actually divide by itself. So it's either the 2 5s or the 2 2s, and then we can kind of swap some negatives around and see how that works. There we go. Okay, so 1 divide and a few multiplies. Ooh. So we don't have to actually get a whole number out of this. But let's start with that for now. And then let's multiply, since it looks like these are fairly low numbers. So probably, let's see, that would be positive 2 minus 10. 10 would be that. 26. Maybe if we do this. Negative 2, negative 10 times. So you want that to be positive, maybe? That'd be 2 times 2, 4, positive 4. So we want, if it's a positive 4, we would want a 17 up here. Should we not have enough for? So there would be 9. Oh, this feels almost done. Not quite. So that'd be 3 times 3, 9 plus 9. If we get 12 up here, that would be good. But I would need a positive 12. And we can get a positive number over here. Actually. No, that's not positive 12 at all. If we want a positive 12, we need something like that, but that doesn't look good. Maybe we can do it like this. Let's say 8. Swapping all of these to positive by the end of this might actually be pretty good. So that'd be negative 2, negative 4, which would be negative 8, which would make it a positive 8. And with a positive 8, we would need a much higher number. What if we maximize the bottom? Can we do that? Maximizing the bottom. Which would be 3 times 5. Be 15, so we need 6 up here. Oh wait, no, this would be this. Right. Sorry. This. There we go. That would be 3 times 15. Or 5 would be 15. Then we need 6 up here, which we would have it be double negatives. Let's do that. That would be 8. No. Dang. Do you have a list of games you own that you can put up for a vote? Oh, God.
The list is many.
I have a decently up-to-date list of games that I own. It's pretty easy to flip through it and see what I have. If you saw my list, you might understand the anxiety and number of things that would need to be done for that. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's an insane amount. The amount is honestly too much. What if we try to make the top as large as possible? And then try to minus it from there. So, let's just say this was 30. And then we're going to try to need to whittle that down to 21 by negative 9. That, I think, would be impossible. Ooh. Am I reading that right? No, wait, hold on. You can maybe get a... No. Then it would be times by an even. Need to be an odd times an odd?
Gonna be so odd.
That's true. Yeah, this one... Okay, so maximizing this upper part doesn't seem to work out very well. There's a lot of moving parts in this. It's hard to really, like, hammer down exact maths for this. Because you can either have a higher number at top and then minus it to something that's 21. Or you can have 2 low numbers and add them together. Or have a really high number at the bottom and the minus on top. So... let's just see what we have right now. What's the objective? To try to get to 21. We want to try to get to 21.
That is the Blackjack way. And not the Jack Black.
We can also... yes. We can also just flip these around, see if anything happens. Just see what comes up if you shuffle them around.
The good old trial and error.
It doesn't look super good. You can also very much so have hints, so you don't actually need to do all of the brain math. This is what it actually shows what your values would be. So it's now at 4. You can swap this to there. That'd be 18. There's 17. So having that be higher was actually a good idea. You can have that as 22, where it would be super close. But really moving almost anything wouldn't... Yeah, like... There's a lot going on at all of the different spots of math.
Math?
All the math. I wonder if half would be correct. Can you get 21 on top? Or at least somewhere close to it. Let's just see what that is. 22. Very close. But not quite. See, I had, like, feelings that it would be around this area, but I guess it would be too even. Okay, maybe I can attack this in another way. I need to get an odd number at the end. Which probably means that I'm going to need to preserve 3 and 5 in some facet. I feel like I'm close with this. That is decently close, but that's a negative, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe just one of the odds need to be, like, in this particular spot. And then that frees up the other one. Because we do need to have the last thing that we have in here be... What? If you multiply 5 and 8, 5 plus... decent number to subtract from. Yeah, sure. 5, 6. I think I tried doing that before. Then 3 would need to be over there. Maybe. Maybe it wouldn't need... Maybe it doesn't need to be there. Yeah, no, this one's just kind of funky. This one's very funky. Okay, so if I do that, that's still odd. If I do that, that'd be even. So we need to keep it odd in some facet, some way. That's not high enough then. Jeez, this one's tough. This one's pretty tough. I remember going through this earlier and just blazing through it. I guess my brain's just not... It's not in it. It's not in the game.
It's in the game.
Oh. It's happening again.
Why am I feeling so wrong? I don't know, Zac Efron.
Thank you for waking me up.
Before you go. We're going through everything.
No. No. This is difficult. I don't know about this one, gang. It seems difficult. Did it?
It seems difficult. Wait. It is done.
It is done. We've done it.
It is done. It is over.
We don't have to look at it anymore. Alright.
Don't look at it.
21. So we now need 3 things. So something plus something minus something. Good. Thank you. Thank you for the pongs. So this is only multiply, so it really only goes up. So we basically need to go with one fairly large negative. So we're probably going against a negative and a positive, with the last one being kind of... Well, you could have a large one if you, like, had a negative over there or something like that. We probably don't want that too big. Let's put that with a... Oh god, it could be so many different things. Oh god!
No.
This would be horrible. Because this is just a lot of positives. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad, now that I look at it. Okay, so how about if we tried to ignore the like left part and then just focus on 2 numbers that can get us pretty close to 21, or at least in that general range. So that probably means that we need to have something like that, but that may be a positive, and then that would be a positive, and that would be bad. Okay, with that, that'd be too many positives, yeah. So it needs some sort of combination like this, unless it needs these 2 here, which is possible. Let's try that for now and see how that goes. This is 50, no, not 2, 4. 54, and then it needs to minus. Oh, that was the problem. So yeah, it needs like 1 positive there, and then probably, so we have to make that positive. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's try that again. 6 times 7, 42. 9 times 4. Okay, that's it. Actually, ignore. So just with these two, that'd be 42. Close would generally be that. Because that would be 20, and then that'd be 22 total. No. So it'd still need a... I keep doing that wrong. Okay. 4 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36. With... Switch these around. There we go. Sorry.
No need to be sorry.
I'm just juggling things.
You juggle?
Yeah.
You a jester?
Yeah.
Ooh. Are you accidentally involved in some sort of court conspiracy thing and you have to, like, show a baby's butt around to multiple people to prove that the baby's the true king?
Yeah, how'd you know?
I had a hunch.
Hunch bunch?
You figured me out. You're too good. You're too good. He's too good. Kill him!
No, I'm not too good. I'm very bad.
It's so bad.
So bad.
Maybe it was the fact you were showing off a baby's rump. Listen, there's no other way to somehow prove that this baby's the true king. It's why, like, in The Lion King, that's why the monkey holds the baby lion aloft, just so that way everyone can see the royal butt birthmark. There was no other way they could possibly know.
It's true, you know.
It's all true. I know some of you don't believe me, but it's all true.
We had just the two positives over here.
What is this game? Blackjack and math. Also otherwise known as Blackjack Math. That's the name of the game. It's Blackjack Math. Blackjack Math. It is a game where they give you a math problem and you gotta do the blackjack thing where you try to get to 21. Because that is the ultimate goal of a blackjack.
Wait. What? Wait. Oh. Why is this drastically changing the value? What? Is this game's internal math thing weird? Because all I'm doing right now is going like, so that's a positive 4 with a negative 10, leading to negative 6 in total. Then we swap it. I guess then it would be positive 6 in total, so it would, I guess, an overall difference be 12 from the jump. Okay, I see. So this is actually a huge jump between those things. Gosh darn it. There's another one of those, just have to find the... Ooh. 22. This is really difficult. Oh.
I believe in you. I don't know why I sing it. Wah! Wah!
It was that one thing I was thinking of, but decided no, that wasn't it. Ah, boy. A division. An ending division.
You got a pug.
Oh, thank you for pugs. So that'd be... Wait. $12. 80. 80 divided by 12. Okay, that makes sense.
What does I do?
I allows you to see the current value without actually doing the overall value of it, without doing the actual math of all this stuff.
It's like a tiny little simplifier tool.
Mm-hmm. So let's just try to equal these things together. Cool. Same value?
Whoa, dude. Same hat.
guess that would just be multiplying with that. Okay. So I guess you can also do something like this. So my brain's moving at 1,000 miles an hour.
It's going.
It's going so fast.
Piph mathin'.
Basically, I'm just trying to find a whole number that can go into this decently well. So you can do like 5 and 2 with a king on the other side, so it divides into that decently well. But that only gets you so close. You can also have a 2 times a 4, which could be an 8. That also only gets you so far. You can have a king on one side and it divide a 5 like that. This can be swapped. No, it can't be swapped. Why can't that be swapped?
Never mind.
Oh, maybe because it's like... No, I don't understand why that's... I guess it really does need to be higher on one side than the other. Oh, interesting. Does the 5 screw everything up? Kind of. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to figure out some other math stuff. So let's just say we had... Let's have the king and 5 back. That's felt a little better. $216 combinations? That doesn't sound right. But it could be. So I think we want that. that, I guess. Generally, we wanted an 8 to be divided so we can get a 10 and then 11 on that side, so that works out. We should have solved that a lot sooner. Hello, Ace. Welcome. Welcome, Aces.
There they are.
There he is. He is here. Blackjack is done.
Oh. Well, wrap this up, I guess.
That one probably below. You to you, maybe? Oh, that doesn't do anything. That's neat. That can go into that, maybe? No, okay. So yeah, it's its own divisions on their own. So that's at least something. Can I switch these two? The answer is yes, but you can also swap these two. So close. So close.
Oh, terribly, awfully close.
Yeah, most likely one is going to be divided. Most likely than not, we want... Wait. Is it that we want... Give me a second, I'm just trying to figure out the math on this side.
It's fine.
So this is 25. Oh, I see. So if we want 11 on this side, so this, yeah.
Oh yeah.
One multiplication. One multiplication.
One. Only allowed one. I appreciate your commitment to pogging.
Your pog commitment.
The commit to the pog is immense.
The pog committee. It's what I do. Oh, that's annoying. We finally got an odd number.
Oh boy. It's happened.
So, the key is... too big. It's too big.
You just saying it's too big in that way just made me think of like your Mason Mole voice.
Right?
That has apparently destroyed people. It was a good voice.
It's a good voice. Oh, there's a lot of combinations, and all of them are really close. But I've now drifted away from a proper... There we go. So, half the key of math, if you're going for a specific number, is to actually try to divide it in possibilities of being positive or negative. If you can combine the restriction with, like, what is positive and what is negative, you have a much smaller pool of possibilities. I am brute forcing this. Oops. Multiply and divide cards have been fixed to cards, which means you cannot draw or swap these cards.
Dang.
Ow.
No swappies for you, I guess.
I guess. So we need 2 times something, which would then be positive. So we need to make sure that on the other side is negative. Alright, so we probably want 2 times, I don't know, can you even get a 5? Doesn't look like it. Which probably means that I want 20 and then 1. Done. That was not what the case was, but that is fine. This is fine. So we want a positive on this side, so we can divide into a whole number, and then we can funk with the other side. Okay, so we actually do need this one, this 8. It can't go on this side because the rest of the cards are odd. So we have to figure out which way around the positives and negatives go to get that going. So we need something that is divisible by 9, or 3, excuse me. There we go, done. Division. So there we go. Need a whole number. Division. We need a whole number. So we can do, like, Jack. There we go. Division. We need a whole number. 4 cannot be moved. Ow, God, why is that so loud?
Sorry for the loudness.
Why is it so loud every time?
Game's like it wants to be rude now.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we do want the higher number up top because of all the negatives. Wow, it doesn't matter which way around that is. Let's try you. Let's try you. Let's try you. There we go.
Breathe, breathe. I am your coach. That is like really massaging your shoulders while you're like not in the ring at the moment. It's just like you got this, champ. You got this. Remember, you just psych him out.
I don't know. I don't know about psyching him out at all.
Just he only looks tough.
Are you looking at it? Like, let me just try to break down exactly what this is mathematically. Let's start with 6 divided by -5. That's already a lot to unpack there.
Champ, I'm scared. I'm only a coach. I don't actually do these things.
I'm not asking you to do this. I appreciate
Champ, I'm only a coach.
I know. I know. So let's just try to break this down. So
Oh, Champ, you just gotta go out there and do the best darn math you can. Listen, Rocky didn't even win his championship thing, and he still got movies out the wazoo afterwards. He trained that whole darn movie. He didn't even win at the end. But you know what? He tried his best, and that's what everyone liked. Gotta go out there and get the ball in the zone. If what you need is a training montage.
This is insane. This is truly outrageous. I can barely fathom how these particular things interact with each other. Alright. Let's try to break this down. Let's actually just try to do the math. Can I draw on this?
I don't know if you can draw. There was that thing in the upper left, but
File?
in the game, of course, I only see click anywhere to continue at the moment.
Oh, it's the eye thing. No, that's not. No. There's no drawing in game.
No, not the eye thing. There was like a list of things at the top left.
Yeah, none of those are drawing things. They're all like power options and looking at different whatnots. No,
okay,
that's not it.
Then Possibly no.
Oh,
Good luck
yeah.
with that. I need to get my teeth brushed.
I wish I had a way to draw on this.
You can MS Paint.
You know what?
Set up some MS Paint action.
Color source display. You know what? Let's just go text. Maybe we can just do that.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Everyone, I'm sorry, my brain immediately was going to say, like, pay attention. So I guess that's what I'm leaving you with. Pay attention. This will be on your report card.
That's... Can I have, like, a border on this? Outline. Okay. Select color. Thicker. Thicker. Like 10. There we go. This is really for my own sake more than you guys. I would like you to know. Let me... So, we got 1.2 divided by 4 times 70 divided by either -1, which is probably not the case, or 9. Am I the only one that's looking at that and going like, there's no way in hell that can turn into like an actual number. There's no goddamn way this can turn into a number. How? Okay. That's times 70 divided by oh, sorry, no, that is a negative. Okay, so no, it's not a 9. That is a -1. No, why did it do that? I didn't even tell it to do that. You messing with me. This string of hell numbers. But apparently, I guess because 1.2 divided by 3 does go into 0.3, and that times 70 would be 3 times 7 simplified, and then to 21. Jeez, that's some hefty math. I'm not sure if I'm cool with that. Because that's definitely math and whatnot. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing that. But, like, my god. They really made that math hard. Alright. So, with this one, we're only messing with one division. It needs... Actually, no, it goes into multiplication. It does go into multiplication. It does go into multiplication. It does go into multiplication. So that's going to probably be a problem. But let's see if we can't still get this to an actual number. That's 0 divided by 3, which should be 0. And literally just the last part would be applicable. Or 21, you say? Or negative 21, you say? Alright, let's... Oh, it's so close. No. There we go. So that is... negative 5 divided by 3 times... Oh, we do it from the other side. So that's 3 times... 9. Let's pull out this thing again. Just so, again, I can wrap my head around it. So, negative 5 divided by 3 times negative 3. Plus 6. So I guess you can probably have the times 3 and the division of 3 kind of cancel each other out? No. Okay, yeah, it cancels out one side, but also then multiplies itself by the 5. So it cancels the 1/3, and then goes to the -5, and then changes that to a +15 plus 6. Okay. God. That's something. God, I love math. Oh, here we go again. I don't think I can even get inspired to do fan art of this. Oh no. Whoa. Okay, so we just need to be able to divide with 2 at some facet. Let's just get some positive numbers in here. So we take this half and divide by that half. Yeah, this is all just wood. Okay. Okay, I kind of see what's going on there. Oh man, you can change the positive and negative value of that. That's crazy. Just by swapping those.
A bit, everyone. A bit.
Ah,
Oh, a bit.
Every time. We did it.
Excellent.
Again, let's just look at the numbers. So we got... Oh, geez. -6 times 2... Nope. Times 2. Divided by... -24... times 42. Oh. Ah, I see. It halves 42. Got it. Okay. Okay. A little bit more. So, there is only 50 levels. That's it. This should be relatively straightforward. Let's take that off. Let's try to get just like 1 on the other side. So let's do that. 1 times whatever. Okay, that's obviously not the answer. There we go. We got 1 on this side times 1 or 11. And then we had a positive 8. A 1 or 11 here. So let's say these are 1s. 1 plus 1, 10. Okay, so if we have 1 plus 1 plus 8, so that's 10. And then this would be another 1. So that's 11. So either of these aces then goes to 11, which would be an additional 10. That'd be 21. Ah, division. Hello. Or the times of 5. Let's just try to have a smooth number. Divided by so that'd be 4 times 5. Probably wanted this actually to be pretty low. 3 divided by... So that'd be negative 15. No, that'd just be 8 altogether. No, that'd be bad.
No.
That'd be just negative again. Let's try it out. Alright, -2, so -10. So this would be 21 altogether. No, 24 altogether. That'd be 14, so that'd be 12. That sucks. I'm trying to maximize this side, it's not working very well. 4 times 20. So yeah, so that'd be 20. And then we just need to make this side 1. So that should be easy enough. 7 and 6 together would be 13. 9 and 3 would be 11. So we just need to figure out a way to have this come out as a positive 1. So I think this? Yeah. Here you go. We actually did math for that one.
Hey!
Instead of just rubbing our face on everything. Division of 2. 6 is pretty hefty. Pretty hefty. So however, this has to be divided by 2. That'd be 10, which makes it 5. I just put the numbers on to make this a little easier for me. Close, but not quite.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to stream.
Welcome to stream. Welcome to Blackjack and Math.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
We're not even gonna do the math for that one. We're good. We can move on.
We good.
We good. So many divisions.
Hope everyone is doing well.
Very well. Thank you for spreading such joy.
Such goodwill and cheer.
Whew. Let's see. I do need a thing over there. So to have this work out, I do need that there if I wanted to continue this. If I had that, I would definitely have. Because I had another.
How long are y'all planning on streaming tonight?
A little bit more. Definitely a little bit.
A smidgen. A smackerel.
Blackjack.
Blackjack. It's a blackjack.
Let's see. For division, we need just an even number, which we got. So you can't really, like, put 7 and ace over there. That doesn't work. Or 3. You have to have at least one even in there somewhere.
It's true, you do get to enjoy more then.
Ooh. Dang. dancing around it. Dancing around it. There we go. A blackjack.
A blackjack.
A blackjack. Alright. We have some pretty straightforward division things here. So we got a jack, a 2. So now we have positive numbers. So we can have it like that. There we go. A blackjack.
Blackjack.
And the last level. Alright, division. Double division. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah, no, this one's gonna be real difficult. I can taste it. Ooh, interesting. So if I had... Okay. Just so close. Again, that's 20. What if I had this over here? So close. Okay. Blackjack.
Blackjack.
So, this is blackjack math.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for... Honestly, guys, ladies, gentlemen, I know at the end that became a bit of a mess. But I have to say thank you all for watching. But I do have a bit more to discuss. I am going to be playing a lot more Reciteer. I'm going to probably be doing that until I finish up. Because that's kind of what I wanted to do. If you actually give me a moment, guys, I'll be right back. I just got to turn off my oven or something. I don't know. I'll be back.
Piph? Piph? Piph has left us. What will we do? It's scary. everyone. How are you doing? It's my show now, I guess. Talk about how great he is behind his back. Could. We could. Theoretically. If we were so inclined. Kind of interesting to watch, like, basically the master at his craft doing stuff like this. I was never very good at math. Still not good at math. Just moving some of those cards around. Like it's a weird magic or something. It's not weird, but it's still impressive. Very exciting. Does Glass have a game like this you enjoy? I don't know. I don't know what like this is, like a math game? I'm afraid I don't exactly know what this is referring to. Chill puzzle of many levels? A chill puzzle. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh,
Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Jeez, man.
I hope you enjoyed math and blackjack. I know you guys love those two things put together. I made this for you.
Breathe! Not like that! No! Oh, okay, at least there was sippies.
Oh, this shit's good zippies. Alright.
Hi, everyone.
Ah.
So, the thing that I wanted to talk about before I had to turn off the oven, this game was made in a dark time, a dark place. I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again. You guys are here and being great about just being cool about stuff, including blackjack math. I don't think I've seen a single person that was just like, I don't like math. But I'm almost positive there's at least, like, 50,000 people in the chat that don't like it.
50,000?
Around. I'm pretty good with math, guys. Just, anyway, so, I would love to make a system, if I ever were to do this again, to try to get, like, some votes in. Twitter is on fire. It's a little
on fire.
It's a little on fire. So it's not a great place to actually put a lot of my voting things. So I have to find another way to do that. An easy way to do that would just generally be something in this chat that allows me to just have you guys who are watching vote for things. So, if you guys have any interest in that, that's what I'm going to be doing in the future, is just having votes in here. I would love to actually have a better system that I can kind of ask you guys out of the stream these particular questions, so I don't have to prep so much. I'd rather do this on my own time, but sometimes that's just not an option, so I'm just going to have to basically put up some sort of visual thing to just kind of show you guys screenshots of stuff, and then you guys get to decide at the end of one of my streams whenever I feel like doing another game. Just as like a little break or whatnot, that'd be a thing. Poll using Discord emotes. Oh, that could be something. That's an idea.
That is an idea.
That just means that you guys have to be part of the Discord to actually vote. Might not be a bad thing. Probably just means I also can make those things on my own time and then post them up and have them vote for emotes. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'll continue to figure out that stuff. I will try to prevent another Blackjack math in the future. Thank you for watching this extremely dumb game. Thank you for listening to me do this. And hopefully I won't be stressed in making decisions about playing the next game. Have a goodbye, everyone's. Have a goodbye. You can have that. I can bye.
Have this goodbye.
You have this goodbye. You hold this. You have it.
This goodbye.
You go and you take.